There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Random DOS Game Show, and today we have a game called The Mines of Qyntarr, and I'm being given a color graphics adapter prompt. You want the text displayed in color, yes or no? Yeah, that sounds good to me. Book 1 of the Usurper, The Mines of Qyntarr. So this looks like a text adventure of some description. You are in a dark forest. The trees here are too close together to allow you to wander far in most directions. Unseen birds are singing. There is a smell of pine mixed with the odor of the gray smoke rising above the trees to the south. A placard is nailed to a nearby tree. All right, let's read the placard. Warning to all interlopers, reformers, and any others who would seek a certain orb for traitorous reasons. Past this place is illusion, madness, and death. Only the prospect of failure is as it seems. You will not succeed. Your transgressions will not be forgiven. There will be no mercy. Go home while you may. Let all know this as the word of Akin, king through grace of force, carved here in the 387th year of his dominion, by order of the Lord Lieutenant Kevin, hey. All right, so press any key to continue. Sounds like a dire warning, but I guess we'll proceed anyway. So it looks like we probably want to go south. I wonder, is go S good enough? It is, okay. So that's good to know. You can just type the letter of the direction that you want to go in. Let's see. You are standing on a path made of pebbles. There is a small cabin to the east. At the other end of the path is a low cave opening. A narrow gap leads between the trees north of the path. That's where we came from. Let's see. Before you is a stone pedestal. A golden triangle is inlaid in its top surface. Maybe. Oh. That's actually kind of a nice touch. Looks like the text parser automatically capitalizes the first letter. I didn't capitalize that. So that's kind of a nice little quality of life feature there. How about look at pedestal? It seems to be vibrating slightly. Ooh, intriguing. What happens if we touch it? You touch the pedestal. Okay. And nothing happens, I guess. What happens if we look at the golden triangle? I can't look that. Okay. Look at a three-cornered polygon. Fair enough. Triangles are that. Let's see. Can we touch it? Touch triangle? You touch the triangle. Okay, so I'm touching the pedestal, touching the triangle, but nothing seems to be happening. All right. Can we climb the pedestal? I can't climb that. Okay. So I don't think we can do much with that, at least not right now, but it's interesting that it's vibrating. So, let's see. There's a cabin to the east. Let's go east. You are inside a small cabin. There is a carved pine mantle over the brick fireplace and a table in the center of the floor. The room smells of wood smoke. You see there is a fresh log burning on the hearth. A doorway leads west. There is a small keg of lamp oil in one corner of the cabin. Lamp oil, rope, bombs, you want it? Sorry, I couldn't resist. Let's see. A saber hangs over the mantle. Ooh, that might be worth picking up. A lantern stands on the table. Let's take the saber. You take the sharpened saber. Okay. Let's take the lantern as well. You take the brass lantern. Well, since there's lamp oil, can we fill the lantern? Let's just try fill lantern. See if the text parser knows what I'm doing. It does. Okay. So far I'm fairly impressed with what this text parser can do. It recognizes letters for directions. It auto capitalizes at the beginning, and it seems to infer pretty well what you type in. Still haven't scored any points, though, I see. I've made 12 moves. Let's see. The fresh log burning on the hearth. Look at log. It's only a chunk of wood. Wonder what happens if we touch it. You touch the log. Wow. We must be made of pretty sturdy stuff if we can touch a burning log and seemingly not suffer any ill effects. Let's see. We look at the hearth. There's no reason to examine that. Oh, okay. So let's see. Is there anything else that's worth checking out here? There is a table. I'm not sure if that's where those items were before. It is handmade, crude, and heavy looking. So we probably can't lift, but let's try it anyway. You must lift the table with something. Oh, interesting. So maybe we can, but we're going to need assistance. This shouldn't work, but yeah, no. All right. Maybe we'll head west. I think that might be all we can do right now. So we're back out here. There is a low cave opening. We go to the cave opening. Go. Is cave singly? No. Examine. Cave opening. Huh. Yeah. I'm not sure if I know how to enter the cave or not, or if it's even approachable, or if you can enter it, but why else would the game point that out? What happens if we go back north? Yeah, we're back where we were. Were there any other directions? Let me double check. Doesn't look like it, so we just south. Yeah. Small cabin to the east. Well, I hate to be stymied already, but unless I missed something incredibly obvious, can we light the lantern that we have? Maybe that might illuminate. You must light the lantern with something. Oh. Well, let's go back in the cabin, because there's a fire burning, right? So, light lantern with log? You aren't holding... Oh. Maybe we have to... No, but we can't take that. But there is a fire. You would think we could use something to transfer the flame from the fireplace to the lantern. But I don't know. I'm afraid that this might be where my initial impressions might end, because I appear to hit a bit of an impasse, and like I said, I may have missed something incredibly obvious, but, I think I'll go ahead and call it here anyway, because I think we have kind of a decent initial impression at least, and I'll maybe return to where we were before at the start, and I'll give you my impressions. There we go. So that's the Usurper, the Mines of Qyntarr, and while I didn't get very far here, it seems to me like this is a pretty competently designed text adventure. I didn't run across any spelling or grammatical errors, and it has some pretty nifty quality of life features such as colored text and auto-capitalizing the first letter of the commands that you enter. And the text parser itself seems to be pretty competently made as well. It seemed to infer pretty well what my intentions were. Having said all that, I feel this game is not going to win any converts for people who don't care for text adventure games. But hey, if you're someone who does like this genre and you haven't played this yet, then give it a try. I think you'll probably like what you find here. And if you like discovering DOS games, be they text adventure or otherwise, then you've come to the right channel. We here at the Random DOS Games Show are checking out more or less the entirety of the DOS gaming library, and if you like what you see here, consider subscribing. But that's all for now, and until next time, take care everyone. And that's a nice little quality of life feature too at the end. Pressing escape automatically enters quit for you. So let's do that. Press enter. You sure you want to quit? Yes or no? Yes, that'll do it for today.